Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rohan campaign. It is episode 45, wherein you can see the Enedwythians of Beredvin are going to attempt to break the siege. They're going to sally out, probably not for the better. I can't imagine this is going to end well for them. Their 2,000 men are starving, they're thinner than fashion models, which is, it's saying something, that's for sure. The main issue for us, though, is our infantry is just complete garbage compared to theirs for the most part. Aside for the fact that they have light outlaws, and I think these Angren raiders are pretty easy to cut down as well. But these moot keepers and I think the moot pikemen are a little bit of a problem. They're heavier than our men. Luckily, we brought a huge contingent of cavalry to counter them, but I don't see any reason to just not jump right in, so let's head onto the battlefield, and I'll see you guys... Well, actually, it will be immediate, because we will not have time to deploy. The men of Beredvin are just going to stream out of the gates, and we're going to have to scramble to forge some form of formation. Maybe we'll... if we're lucky, we'll get the spears out front, the bows in the back, but you never know, it may be the bows in the front and the spears in the back, and you've got guys eating lunch. They've got a chicken thigh in their mouth. Okay, here we go. We are outside of Beredvin, which is much smaller than I would have anticipated, to be honest. Okay, so we've got a massive mob of men over here, which we can probably just forget about for now. And then we have the much larger mob of men straight in front of us. And we're going to immediately let loose on these guys with the old ballistas. We're also going to get our spearmen and our militiamen to drop the rams. We want these guys out front immediately. We'll have the militiamen back them up on the flanks, which, okay, it's these two units here. Shazam. And what else we got? Sorry, I gotta pause this because there's quite a bit going on. We've got some cavalry on the flanks, which is excellent. One unit of horse archers, which can probably just immediately go in, start throwing arrows at those guys. We've got our riders of Rohan. 3 units on the flank, I think. It's this unit. One of these units is not like the others. There we go. So these 3 units will stick back because I imagine those missilemen are probably javelins, yes, and they will wreak havoc on my lines. We've got 4 units of archers that I want to use to deal with them, and then of course we have Eomer and whoever the fuck this is. I've immediately forgotten, Aldwulf perhaps, and his contingent of troops on the left flank. There we go. Let's get, wait, is this... Yes, okay, whew, I'm getting confused immediately. Alright, we'll send these guys off to the immediate flank as well, just to ensure that no one flees, because we want to kill every single man. And not just the men, but the women and children too. Oh. I saw an excellent pun on Reddit. And it was about the Cumans, because I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, of course. And there's Cuman raiders in that game. And someone made a great prequel pun. Jesus Christ. A great prequel pun about not only slaying the Q men, but the Q women. And Q children, too. And I've immediately butchered that joke as well. That is a complete failure. It looks like we've got 1 spear unit here, which we will use to push forward. Maybe we can scare the ever-loving crap. Oh man, I'm just cringing on the inside about that, how much I just failed to deliver that pun, and it's hard to escape from, you know, that feeling. So you just say something and immediately you're like, oh no. You feel bad about it, hoping no one else realizes just how inadequate you are as a socialized human being. Okay, we really need these archers to take a step back, though. We'll have the spears push forward just to... Okay, we've got some river elders here, which are like medium spearmen, I guess? What are we firing at now? Nothing great. Let's fire at the cavalry. Maybe these moot keepers, the heavy infantry. Let's do that. I really just want to box these guys in. I want to throw some arrows. We could probably just have the archers go wild, whatever. We'll have the swordsmen come around the flank. Well, we need these militiamen here. We need this unit here. We need Eomer and his bros to get into position to charge. And we need these guys in position as well, because it looks like this unit of Foresters of Haleth, they're hoping to be unscathed in this whole situation, which is probably not going to happen, let's be honest. Oh, I'm firing at the gate very bizarrely. Which, that's just weird. I'm not sure why that's happening. Okay, so we've got now the Moot Keepers attacking. Do we have any swords nearby? We have this unit. Let's get them to flank. And we now have these River Elders as well. We'll need to flank them with this unit of swordsmen. There we go. These guys will come in. I'm fairly certain Eomer... Well, we've got a bunch of pikes here to worry about, actually. Not so sure about that. Let's just charge in on those... what are they? Haleth? Foresters of Haleth. Shit, this is a bit of a problem, these pikemen. Let's engage with the militiamen. Hopefully we can outflank them. I'm not sure if we'll... Oh, fuck, there go the riders of Rohan just streaming in there. We've got tons of arrows coming in. We've got all sorts of shit going on. Looks like we're holding up, except for our single unit of militiamen are actually not doing well against those pikemen. I think we need support. Infantry support. Let's get this unit of swords around the flank. Eomer and his contingent are kind of... Well, we could probably sneak Eomer in the back way here. Let's disengage with the Riders of Rohan because it seems their charge has basically been turned away at the moment. We'll continue with the arrows. Let's go for these Elder Guildsmen because they're at the back. Maybe we can get some crossfire type shit going on. Oh, my swords have just kind of immediately run into combat there. Not necessarily in the way I intended. Okay, are my archers actually doing damage? Let's get them to fire. I keep changing targets, but we'll get them to fire at these... What in the fuck is this? These are Foresters of Haleth. Again, let's charge at them. Oh fuck, my units are all messed up. Okay, well, these missile troops really should not be too difficult for my cavalry to deal with. I've got Eomer here to... Well, it's a bunch of swordsmen, or rather spearmen now. Let's turn on those... Oh fuck, what happened to my archers? Oh god, they're getting hit by those... Oh, they're getting hit by skirmishers or something. I don't know. They're not doing well. I really need to not have my archers firing at will because they're doing horribly. There we go. We'll get these two units to retreat. Maybe we can scare off one of those. Maybe we can come around the backside and catch these Angren Raiders in the flank. Looks like the Moot Keepers aren't holding up too well against our two units of infantry. These Foresters of Haleth, on the other hand, seem to be doing alright. Let's break them with the archers here. I wonder if we could... Let's bring the heavy cavalry around this flank because we seem to be doing much better. We'll keep this unit of riders on the flank just in case. What are you doing? Come on. What in the fuck are you doing? Go around, you assholes. We'll get the militia in there just to plug that hole. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll get Eomer and I think it's Aldwolf perhaps to chase off those Angren Raiders. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, we've just mobbed these Foresters of Haleth. There's only 50 of them left. We need all of our archers to be firing into the mass of dudes in the center. Unfortunately, for some fucking reason, they're firing... What the fuck? I don't understand this. Why are they firing? Oh, I realized why this is happening. When you group Yes, in Medieval 2, when you group dudes, they fire or attack. Oh, fuck me. I've just roasted a bunch of my own men. Okay, they fire at different targets or attack different targets because they're in a group. They're not all going to attack the same target, and I always forget that. One of the weirder things going on in Medieval 2, you can force the same behavior in the later games when you lock combat groups and the like. Okay, there's only 16 of those foresters left, but for some reason they're still kicking it. They are not fleeing. Have my archers really reassigned themselves? I want to attack. Let's just target these Elder Guildsmen. I think we'll get enough crossfire going on, or I don't know what you would call it when you accidentally hit someone you don't intend to hit. It's like the opposite of friendly fire. It's like friendly fire, but it's not friendly fire. Sounds like first word. Okay, so we have lost 28% of our men already. One whole quarter of our army now gone. Let's charge in. And oh fuck, have we broken those moot keepers? What is this? Oh, the pikemen are in now. Fuck. Okay, let's get this unit to... we'll ride this one unit into the middle of the mass. Maybe we can push their skirmishers around. Aylmer and his friends will attack from the front. We can come from behind, like this. There we go. We're doing damage now. What is this mass? River Spearmen. Maybe we could target them with the old ballista just in case they don't... just as long as they don't move too much. Okay, we may as well just go ham with the cavalry at this point. Let's get those Elder Guildsmen out of here. Swarm them with the Riders of Rohan. There we go. So there's only 50 of them left. Aylmer and his friends are doing okay. Oh! We've just missed the old River Spearmen. Let's maybe target... what should we target at this point? Let's go with this unit of pikemen, just in case they decide to stick around. Okay, we'll pull out the Riders of Rohan because that was actually a terrible idea. How's Aylmer doing? Oh fuck, Aldwulf isn't doing so hot. Let's get him out of there. Aylmer, though, has 33 men, and he's cutting through all of these raiders. I really need my archers to be in guard mode. Let's charge in, get those river elders. What's left? We still have those elder guildsmen to deal with. Like, what are these river elders? Are they spearmen? Not entirely sure. Well, let's just reevaluate. So this is actually not going as well as I'd hoped. As I suspected, our infantry is not really good enough to carry the day here. So we're gonna have to get creative with the cav. We're gonna come around the back, and hopefully we can sandwich these Elder Guildsmen. Or we could just charge these Angren Raiders, hope they break. Let's go with these 66 men. Oh fuck, we just charged directly into some pikemen or something. Oh, but we are now hitting some of these men in the rear with some arrows, it seems. These guildsmen, pretty much impervious to the old charge there. Let's get a cycle charge going on with Aylmer. These guys again will come through the back door. If at all possible, just kind of squeeze in there, yeah. Oof, yeah, I love coming in through the back door, yeah. Okay, let's charge these river spearmen in the flank. Maybe we can get them to break, rather. Can we... let's actually try to charge these moot pikemen in the back. I have a feeling this is going to go horribly wrong because pikemen are just impervious to any and all damage. regardless from where you attack them from, they seem to get their pike bonus. Yeah, my cav is just falling. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, so these Elder Guildsmen are still doing pretty well. Let's charge them with these 2 units, maybe. We've got some River Elders here. Trying to get fresh. Let's countercharge. And we'll chase those Elder Guildsmen. Alright, Aylmer's back in place. Let's... Can we chase off these Angren Raiders? That would be helpful. No, there's pikemen there. Well, we'll go exploring with Aylmer. Maybe we can get some opportunities going. We have some Moot Keepers here. Oh my fuck, they have killed everything on my flank here. This is all enemies. Okay, well, we've got a new target for... Oh shit, I'm out of arrows. A new target for what few archers have ammunition remaining. Let's get into... Where are those River Elders? I'm sure we could take them out with Aylmer now that they're out and about. Yeah, we're slowly taking care of all these Elder troops. The Guildsmen and otherwise. And... Shit, they're coming around the flank now. Okay, this is quickly falling apart. We now need Aylmer on this flank. We've got 3 units of Riders of Rohan. 4 units, may as well group them up. That aren't really doing much of anything at this point. We have some Horse Archers, which are going to fire at those pikemen. And yeah, we really need Aylmer over here with our other general friend to at least counter the enemy cav. These Greyflood Riders? These Riders. Let's get in there with Aldwulf, I think his name is. And fuck. Aylmer. What are you doing? Did Aylmer just break the pikemen? No. There's still many, many of them. Okay, there we go. We've got a unit of Rohan bodyguards. They've just charged those Riders, and I think they're basically done for. There's only 2 of them. But we still need Aylmer to come around the flank and charge at these Moot Keepers. They're heavy infantry. Maybe we can do some serious damage there. Fuck, our infantry is nowhere to be seen now. They've just melted away. That's a problem. Okay, Aylmer's in place. He's going to charge these Moot Keepers. Come on, you asshole. Okay. We've slain the enemy general. I think that's the chieftain gone. Chieftain Fosca is now dead. These troops are wavering, though they don't have anywhere to go. Which is a bit of an issue for them, of course. Okay, we can now get our strongest units, set them up like so. And we can charge into the rear of those raiders and skirmishers and whatever the fuck is out. What else is left there? If we charge them in the rear, I have a feeling that maybe they will break. Come on, hurry up. Double time, you dipshits. Okay, so they're starting to break. We need Aylmer in there as well to hit those Moot Keepers. What is this? These are the River Spearmen, which are wavering, shaken. Here comes Aylmer and those Moot Keepers, which are wavering. Broken. Okay, so we're beginning to... We are definitely beginning to rout their infantry here. What else is left? I'm not sure. They've basically... They're running to the hills now. Alrighty, we just need to run down what's left. And shoot the rest. We've got some Moot Pikemen here, which are fleeing as well. Okay, I think we've broken the... We've broken their army. Let's continue to run them down and kill as many of these Dunlending assholes as we can do. Fuck, that was hard fought. Our infantry needs some serious work. Although I suppose what I could have done is pulled the Dunlendings further away from the walls, giving my cavalry more space to maneuver. That would have been better. The archers, I think, did a bit of work. Let's see. Fort archers, 50 casualties, 40 casualties. 80 and 30. That is not ideal. The ballista with 129 though. not too shabby. The swordsmen seem to have done okay. Of course, Aomer and some of the riders have done pretty well for themselves. But there we go. We've now captured Barad Vin, and thus we've pushed the borders of Rohan all the way to the river in the north. I think we now have a united front, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we have. Let's sack the place. And we will... I think we'll end the episode by... First of all, blowing all our oh, fuck. What in the world? Okay, Kaelwulf the Fat has been attacked by Captain Radmaz, who has 2 units of pikes and some Uruk blades. Okay. I guess we'll manually fight this? Fuck. I'd completely forgotten about this, to be honest. I'm a little worried about those pike units. I think what we need to do is prevent probably the general's unit from operating the ram. Or is it? Oh, it's the pikes on the ram. Shit. So we basically have nothing to... We have no way of getting these infantry units off of the ram. And... like, my main goal here is to force them to sustain heavy missile fire, right? So that we can cause some... we can actually cause some casualties to these pikemans, because I assume that they are basically impervious to all damage. That has been my impression so far. Maybe what we can do is disrupt them enough that they'll turn around or something. I don't know. Can we stretch these guys all the way, all along the watchtower? Can we do that? Okay, well, we can charge these Uruk blades in the rear. Maybe cause them to second guess their decisions. Oh, fuck, that was disappointing. Let's flee. Okay, we lost 1 man, and we slew a couple Uruks. Nothing to write home about, to be sure. Okay, well... for some reason, we are now firing 0 arrows. What in the world is that about? Well, regardless, we're going to continue... okay, here we go. This is a proper charge. Let's get out of there.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
We caused quite a few casualties there. And now, the general unit is kind of curious as to what's going on. What? Why are we not firing? Oh, it's very bizarre. Let's just form up. Build a shield wall. Fuck, this is, not ideal. It's pretty bizarre that you can capture a settlement with pikes and nothing else. Well, let's just cycle charge, I guess.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
So we just killed 30 Uruks there. And for some reason, they've pulled away from battering the gates for some reason. Who knows? It seems to me, though, that our general unit is actually not doing so bad. We've killed a lot of them, and we're now hitting them with 3 watchtowers, correct? Okay, let's put these guys in the old shield wall. Get a V... oh, fuck. They're through. I don't imagine my western defenders are going to be in too good a shape here to do much damage. But we can try. Again, we're going to charge the rear of these... what the fuck? What are these assholes doing? Well, we've killed 1/3 of their army already. And they're just going straight for the control point, I guess? I don't know what they're doing. This is just bizarre. Utterly bizarre. Are we actually causing casualties, though? in these pike units? It seems so. They're not in formation, like, at all. Huh. I don't even know what to say to this. It's just fucking weird. Let's get the cav in there. Hopefully they survive. I mean, we are doing quite a bit of damage.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay. Let's pull out of there. We're taking some casualties. We really need to preserve our general. Huh. It kind of looks like we're actually pushing them around, and yeah, they've only got... Okay, well, for some reason these Mirkwood pikes are not nearly as resilient as, you know, the Uruk pikes that we've encountered. Plus, I think their formation is just massively broken, so they're surrounded on all sides, they're trying to move at the same time, and yeah, basically they're just forced to take many, many casualties. So it looks to me as if the AI has done a horrendous job at actually having won this battle. I'm surprised they've yet to break, to be honest. Okay, so what is going on here? We've got, oh, fuck me, these pikes. I don't even, I've just got nothing to, there's nothing to say at this point. Can we fight these 10 guys on the hill here? Please. We're gonna have to bring our general the long way around to get back into the capture point, otherwise we lose, which is so dumb. There's only 6% of their army left. Holy shit. Okay, so we just need to kill, what, 20 pikemen and 9 Uruk blades? There we go. And our charge has been successful. We're doing quite a bit of damage. Let's hope our general doesn't die. And there we go. We've killed the enemy general. Okay, so that ended up not being as bad as I anticipated. I'm just terrified of pikes now because of how broken they seem. Can you blame me? I remember that one battle we did way back in the day where there was like 2 or 3 units of Uruk pikes, and they were basically the last enemies standing, completely surrounded by all of my infantry. Fuck. Oh no, the Dunlendings of Dunlarak have also sallied out. And unfortunately, I think we do actually have to retreat. We don't have our cavalry reinforcements, which are en route, or... I could have sworn I was sending some riders. Let's see. 1,800 men of various kinds. No, I don't have... I have 1 unit of scouts, and that's not nearly enough to swing it. I'm going to withdraw, hoping that they don't attack us much further. Okay. Oh no. Oh man, it's so difficult to say what's going on. For a second I thought they were going to attack us in the field, but this is almost better because now I can switch out some weaker infantry units for the chieftain of the Dunedain is dead. Interesting. Okay, Enedwaith falters. That which the fragile collective of Enedwaith most feared has come to pass. The devastation suffered in the past has come once more. And the fledgling unity is passing into hidden flight once again. So apparently, Enedwaith is all but destroyed. I think they have Bregost. That is their last territory. I suspect Enedwaith, Dunlendings, Enedwaith, right here. Let's go territorial. Maybe they... Well, it looks like they have 3, actually, so... They are on their last legs, though, is what they're saying. We have failed to blockade the port of northern Tharbad. Okay, sure, why not? Largest faction, we are now the largest kingdom in all of Middle-earth. And to celebrate, a few of our boys have come of age. namely Kinefred, Eomin, and Edfred. Are they actually in our family tree? This is the question I'm always asking. It seems not. That's fine. We've built some standing stones in Durwath. We've recruited a ton of horse archers and retrained a bunch of cavalry in Folberg, and that's just excellent. Our relations with the clans of Enedwaith have somehow deteriorated even further. I could not tell you how that is possible, but it certainly has happened. Okay, we're going to pull back to the bridge, as we can definitely hold said bridge. We do need to... Then your lives! We need to peel away some of these troops. We also need to... Oh, hey. Okay, so some generals have come of age, but they are, what, dispersed? Okay. They're dispersed throughout our kingdom.
Yes, my lord.
Where is the third? Probably Edoras? Nope. Oh, here we go. Edfred, this guy's 16, everyone. Please remember remember that this man is a 16-year-old boy. So we've got Edfred in Hornburg. And it seems that he is a commander of some repute, so we ought to
Your orders, my lord.
have him in the field, whereas the other two in Lond Angren, or no, it was Londair. Nope, it was Suduri. Here we go.
Yes.
Kinefred is, holy shit, a hell of a commander already. Oh, his father is well known. Is his father gambling by chance? That'd be interesting. Oh fuck, he is a born conqueror.
Your orders, my lord.
I feel as if we should pass the marshalship. No, we'll have Kinefred act as the aide-de-camp, the left-hand man of gambling, and eventually gambling ought to become a governor of some description. Now, Eomin looks to be... well, he's slothful, which is not great. He's also dubious, which makes him a horrible... he is a horrible governor, unfortunately. So I don't know, we'll have to have him ride around with Eomer, perhaps? But anyway, we have now captured Lugyu, and we've got one unit of Enedwaithians in this fort here, which we'll eventually have to deal with. Let's take a look at Beredvin. It's a Mott and Bailey. They have a catapult maker, a military camp. Is this useful? Sure is. A meeting hut, and fort town post. So we can actually retrain all of our fort archers. Excellent. We can also immediately upgrade Beredvin for 1,500 gold. And we may as well do. It's on our frontier. It couldn't hurt to make it a little more militarized. Culture-wise, it is 14%. We need 25 to be able to train true Rohirrim, true men of Rohan up there. Okay, let's take a quick look at our lists. Surely we have some cavalry sitting around. Sabert the Fat. Okay, so in Alberg we have these 2 units of horse archers, which I think... why did we... I think we trained these guys as rapid response? I can't recall. We'll put them in Edoras for now, until I remember. I'll have to go back and watch a video or something. Sigbert.
Your orders, my lord.
A lot of 420s going on, if you know what I'm saying. Haha, swed. Smoke weed every day, y'all.
Yes, my lord. Your orders,
I'm seeing a distinct lack of cavalry. We have 3 units in Foldberg, but I could have sworn that we had some stashed in forts. For example, this fort here. How is this not within our military forces? That's sort of bizarre. Is it because they are within a fort?
laying in wait for the enemy.
It seems so. The fact that they're in a fort prevents them from showing up on our list. Well, this has completely nullified the point of looking at said list, but regardless, we have 3 units of cav that we can now send across to Swidhelm. They will arrive next turn. We are going to send some of the cavalry that is in Foldberg. We will store 2 units of Riders of Rohan in the fort here. We will send this unit of horse archers up towards Swidhelm. We are still reaping we still have a positive income stream, so we can probably just leave our troops out and about wherever we like. Well, this episode's getting a little long. I will complete the settlement management off screen. When we come back, we will try to destroy some of these Dunlendings around Dunlarock, which is, yes, I forgot, it is the capital of the Dunlendings, so they're probably a little pissed that we're trying to ruin their day. What we could also do is grab Eomer and have him ride hard for the other forts.
There is no glory in hiding like this,
like, if we could take this fort, that would be pretty helpful. As long as it's not being attacked by other forces of Dunland.
Yes, my lord.
And we can probably stash these men within Bradvin. We will retrain these fort archers. We may as well grab the other fort troops. And as well, we'll probably march out of the fortress with the fort troops, and we'll leave the Rohirrim within to garrison. We are slowly converting Londare, and we will be able to recruit new troops there. More importantly, we will be able to retrain new troops there very shortly. But anyway, as I said, let's end the episode here. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. As always, my name is Incoherence. You guys are fucking awesome.